Lesson 23, Films and Books. Hello, and welcome to this lesson. Today, we are going to learn useful vocabulary and collocations for talking about films, books, acting, reviews, audiobooks, and electronic books. A. Talking about films and books. When a new book or film comes out, it becomes available to the public. Newspapers and websites such as Booklikes and IMDb may then review the book or review the film. A person who reviews books is called a book reviewer, while someone who reviews films is called a film critic. They write book reviews and film reviews. When reviewers dislike a book or film, they may give it a bad review. A novel or film can be based on a true story, meaning that its story comes from real events. We can also say that a book or film captures an atmosphere when it successfully creates the feeling of a particular place, period, or situation. When a book or film discusses a particular subject, we say that it deals with a topic. In films, we talk about the opening scene and the closing scene. In books, we refer to the opening chapter and the closing chapter. We normally speak about the beginning and the end of a book or film, rather than its start and finish. When everything works out well for the main people in the story, the book or film has a happy ending. After enjoying something, you may recommend a book or recommend a film to a friend. When many people have enjoyed it and suggested it to others, it may be described as highly recommended. B. Films and acting. To go on the stage means to become an actor. The speaker in the lesson has never wanted to go on the stage but would love to produce a film. Historical dramas may work particularly well on the big screen. The big screen means the cinema. The speaker would like to make a film about Vikings in Britain. Battle scenes would provide many opportunities to use special effects. Special effects are powerful visual effects that are often created with technology. The male lead is the main male part in a film. The speaker would like Hugh Jackman to play the male lead, while Jennifer Lawrence could have the female lead. An actor can play the role of a particular character. Liam Neeson could play the role of a Viking warrior. To take on a cameo role means to accept a small but special part in a film. The speaker would like Judi Dench to take on a cameo role and believes that she would give an excellent performance. A film may be nominated for an Oscar. This means that it is placed on the official list of films or people who may receive the award. The speaker also hopes that the film will become an immediate box office hit. An immediate box office hit is a film that becomes extremely successful with audiences as soon as it is released. A popular film may play to full houses worldwide. Full houses means that cinemas or theaters have no empty seats. Other strong film collocations include cast a film, which means to select its actors, star in a film, shoot a film, and make a film. C. Books, audiobooks, and electronic books. To be engrossed in a book or absorbed in a book means to be so interested in it that you pay little attention to anything else. Claudia was so engrossed in her book that she did not hear me. Something that is compulsive reading is so interesting that you cannot stop reading it. Many people find articles about the private lives of film stars compulsive reading. Bedtime reading is material that people read before going to sleep. I do not think a horror story makes good bedtime reading. A book that is easy and enjoyable to read can be called an easy read. Detective stories are good for train journeys because they are an easy read. People can download an audiobook after looking at the latest book releases. They may also download an electronic book reader app onto a tablet or another device. To flick through a book or skim through a book means to look through it quickly without reading everything in detail. Mona skimmed through the book without reading it in detail. A book written in a particularly attractive and skillful way may be described as beautifully written. The book is beautifully written. I highly recommend it. Common mistakes. Critics review books and films. Do not say that they criticize them when you simply mean that they evaluate them. To criticize a book or film means to say negative things about it. Say, critics review books and films. When talking about television in general, say, watch television. Do not say, see television. However, you can see a film on television or watch a film on television. You can also see a program or watch a program on television. When talking about going to the cinema, we usually say, see a film at the cinema.